Good morning, everybody. So I was sitting here trying to think of things to do for videos. And I thought to myself, you know what we haven't done for a while? It's fussy cut. We have not fussy cut anything out. Fussy cutted. I hope that's right. Anything out in a long time. I grabbed a card blank already. It is 4¼ by 5½. What size is that? A2. A2 size. A little heart stuck over here. And I saw these two, and they were actually sitting next to each other, and I thought, those might work together. We'll find out. This is farmhouse, and this is sunflower. First, we'll just kind of flip through farmhouse and try to look at both sides. There may not even be anything to fussy cut. The little animals, we could fussy cut those out. There's more of the little animals. You would think something called farmhouse would have a bunch of stuff, but it appears not. Just the little animals. It looks like. Well, it's almost Easter, so those little animals will work, or springtime, however you want to call it. What's on the other side of these? Checkers. Okay, let's see what we got in here in the sunflower collection. Sometimes we just have to refresh our memory. Let me do it the other way like I did that one, because that seems to work better. I really like this here, and there's 3 of them. Let me see. Where's my card blank? How much will it take? Oh, it will take it. Maybe something like that. No. Oh no, because this thing's too low down, I think. That's not a full set. I like to have a full set. I don't want it to look chopped up and cut up. Even though it is, and they can tell it is, I don't want it to completely look like it is. So, see, that would be okay if I could get most of that on there. See, that would get most of that on there. But that is not quite what I want. Let me see. Let's keep looking. Smaller ones, I don't think so. I think I like the big ones. Ooh, that looks nice. I think we have a winner. It's on the other side. It's just plain on the other side. Okay. These are those scissors. They're Tim Holtz. And I kept saying that I was going to have to try them for fussy cutting before I said what I thought of it. So this will work for that. So here's what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is fussy cut this out. I'm going to leave this in here like it is. So that other piece is still, the rest of it is still there for anything. And I'm going to fussy cut. And I kind of have to decide. I think I'm going to fussy cut Yeah, from here. Okay, so you can see I'm working in and out, in and out, in and out on it because they're short. They're kind of short strokes. I don't want it to get choppy looking. So here I'm starting to think it might get a little choppy looking. So I'm going to come in now and do my fussy cut. When you fussy cut, you are turning the paper, not the scissors. Now you have to decide, are you going to fussy cut down in here and then up and around? Are you going to cut those off? What are you doing? I'm going to come around, try to make it look natural, knowing that at some point I can come back and change it. But one of the reasons I'll explain to you here in just a second why I decided to do that. Oh, I didn't expect to make that turn. I thought it would cut off. Okay. There we go. One of the reasons I am not going down in here, I could go in a little bit more, and that's why I said I'll decide later. But these, you're not going to cut in between these. They're too thin, they're not going to hold up, right? So you're in here. I am not going to cut way down in here because it's too thin and it's not going to hold up. But I'm going to kind of go down in here and just to give the impression that that is the way the outline is supposed to be. But like I said, I can always change my mind later. And I always do like my initial cut, and then I'll come through and clean it up. One thing you'll find if you've watched enough of my videos or you've been here a while is I don't like a sharp edge. I don't like a pointy edge. I like to round off. So like this, I'm going to come in here. That's a pointy edge. I'm going to round that off. It just looks better to me for some reason. There's just something about that pointy edge. So with this, of course that stem is not going to be enough. So even like this, I am just going to come around and go up. And I am not going to go all the way to that stem. To see what I did there? See how I left? See, I'm not going to want that pointy edge. So I think I'm going to come in here and cut these off. No, just that one. I am really gonna just outline cut it right now because there's a lot more decisions to be made here than I initially thought. So I'm just gonna do just a first initial cut. And it's a good thing to do if you're not real sure where you're going with it. And it'll help make it easier when you do your cuts. See? I turned too sharply there, I guess. This initial cut here. You know this whole thing is not going to go on the card, right? See, I'm going to have to cut a lot of it off. So I want to know, though, where I stand when I do it. And part of the point of this also is showing you how I do my fussy cutting. And fussy cutting really is very personal. It's really up to you what you want to do and how you want to do it and how much you want to do. I could just say to myself, this is it. I'm done right here. This is all I'm going to do. I could come in, you know, right there. This is it. This is all I'm going to do. And honestly, I kind of do like this a little bit. I don't like any of this part. So this part I'm cutting off because I'm just not fond of that. I could leave some of that green on if I wanted. I don't like this hanging brown, I guess. So I could leave the green. So I just now cut that off and made it smaller there, right? I do like these little leaves quite a bit. So if I did it this way, I do like these leaves quite a bit. But I need to figure out a way to make them look better. So I'm going to come through and trim out some of these spaces. I want to come in here and trim it out. You know, I said I wasn't going to judge these scissors until I fussy cutted with them. And I have already decided that they are not my favorite. And everybody talks about Tim Holtz, Tim Holtz. I have not tried a lot of Tim Holtz products. But I feel like I'm having to go in and fix this because of those. I could be wrong. It could be just that I didn't cut it right, but no. Okay. I'm going to kind of turn this like this, and I want to kind of go up. I think I need a mat on here. You know, we could decoupage and cut layers and cut out the others and do all that. I don't want to do that. I wanted to keep this simple. See what color I want back behind here. I'm not real sure. I'm wanting to match it up. Oh, I wonder if that will look pretty. Well, we're kind of losing the flower in here, but I'm still going to do it. And we'll see how it's going to look, because I have a feeling it just might work. If it doesn't, oh well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I kind of have a feeling it might, so we're going to do it. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Just a little bit less. Oh, so I'll use these to chop. I'm not big on these scissors. Still too big. Watch this. So much better. I don't understand the riggedness. Like, they just, you know, that's so much better. Okay, 4 1/4. And I'm gonna go there. You know, I think I'm gonna go right up to there. 5 1/2. See, those are the leaves I really liked, so I need to bring it this way. Right? Or I could even go up Here, some. There we go. Like that. Let me get the glue. Let me do tape. I like to do this every once in a while just to show people in case, you know, somebody is on new looking for ideas and they don't have a die cutting machine or whatever. You know, it just helps to give people ideas sometimes of different things they can try to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I got an email from Anna Griffin, not her personally, but the company. So what I did is when the last 2 times I've been done one of her events, the online events, if you go to the sale afterwards, you get quite a bit off the next event. That's happened the last 2 times. So even the deal on HSN, I got it for less than that. I didn't get the extra pieces, whatever, but I got it for less than that. And I just got an email that since I bought it at that event, I'll get mine earlier than other people. Like by a week. I mean, it's not a big difference. But I just thought that was kind of cool. So in other words, those will be the first ones they're going to send out. Thought that was pretty cool. Now this, I'm just going to stick some tape on. And we're just going to do this real quick because I am in the middle of stacking videos and I'm getting a little tired for today. But I did think that was kind of cool to get that email that, you know, buying it at the last event will make us, because I did that before once. And I waited and waited and waited and everybody else was getting theirs and I wasn't getting mine. And I had to call and the lady said, "Oh, it's coming, don't worry, it's coming. Let me check." And she checked and it's sitting in the warehouse. I said, "Well, shouldn't it be shipped?" "Yes, ma'am," she said. The very next day I got an email that they shipped it. I don't know if somebody left it sitting somewhere and forgot about it. Or I don't know what happened. But I think it had been sitting in the same spot, like in the warehouse, for quite a while. I don't know. So we'll see if I actually do get it earlier or not. Okay. So these are the ones I want to show. These ones. In the flower. So here we go. Oh, not. Too late. I wasn't paying attention to this. And I knew I needed to pay attention to that. Anyways, what I'm going to do now is come back with the scissors. I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to cut these off. I should use this one so that I don't mind the tape. The sticky tape on it. Yeah, it's good for that. Okay. Here's my card so far. Wait. I was supposed to do the animals, right? Well, now I can do my little animals. And, wait. I have scraps now. I got a little duck. I'm going to do the little duck. All right, little duck. Let's see if this is going to work. If it's all going to go together or not, I don't know. Sometimes this stuff turns out so horrible. These things I think are going to be so cute turn out so horrible. I just toss them in the trash. I'm just going to see how smooth this one turned. And that Tim Holtz one did not turn smooth like that. Okay, I'm going to come in a little bit here. See how smooth? No, the Tim Holtz did not do that. This one's here. It's, I'm sorry, but that is a rooster. That is not a mama chicken. That is a rooster with a baby chick. No. But we're going to go ahead. I don't know if I can. Honestly, I don't think I can. I just can't do it. What would a rooster? That is just nuts. Maybe not gonna work. Maybe too cartoonish and too serious. I thought maybe it would work a little bit, but no, maybe not. So I'm going to keep these two together also, and you can see that on this one, I'm doing that where I said you just kind of do the outline. At least right now, that's my plan. I'm not so sure this is going to work, though. I don't like the sharp edge, the pointy edge. Nope. See, I'm not liking it at all. So my best bet, let's see, can I put a bunny here? I gotta kind of cover where I cut that off. Okay, a bunny there, and a bunny on this side. A bunny here, a bunny here, here a bunny, there a bunny, everywhere a bunny, bunny, maybe. A baby duck, the mama duck. How come we don't have baby rabbits and mama rabbits? How about the mama duck? I wonder if that is a mama duck. Now I wonder. Let's do a couple more babies. Let me do a quick cut. And then come in and do the trim. Yeah, a couple more little baby ducks. You could always color it in if you want. I'm just doing the quick cut it out. And a little trim around. Uh-oh. No, I do not like it one little bit. So these papers do not work well together. So I'm going to have to come up with something different for this background. But could I still do these on here? Maybe. So I'm not going to get rid of these pieces. And I'm not going to get rid of this. I'm just going to have to rework everything a little bit, I think. I might pull out sunflowers. Summertime. I might have to work on something that's more summertime and not spring. So, no. Alright, everybody. This did not work, so it is a flop video. I am sorry that I gotta show you because I promised that I will. I always promise that you're not gonna just see my successes. You're also gonna see my failures. And so this is a failure that I gotta show it, but I will let you know so you won't be watching it if you only wanted to see a success. I will put in the description of the video that it was a failure. I did not get it to work out. Even though you did get to see me fussy cut, it did not turn out into a nice card. So, alright everybody, if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. I hope you join me again. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.